Growing up, I always wanted to work here at the university. I had a full-blown lab in my basement, microscopes and all.
Being a nurse is what I've wanted to do since being a young little girl.
My first day at UVA, I was a child care worker at the Children's Rehab Center before it was the Kluge Rehab Center.
I came to UVA and I was in school in my clinical internships. I was in hematology and I was looking at bone marrow and peripheral blood smears.
The thing that I remember most about that first day at my time is we were doing scheduling. Everything was done on paper, and every time we canceled an appointment or rescheduled, we were erasing and rewriting in schedules.
The first time I came here was the 3 to 11 shift, and I was kind of nervous because I've never worked the evening shift. But everybody was real nice, and they helped me transition to my job.
I started in the Alderman Library during the times that I was going to nursing school. And then from there, I transferred to the inpatient pharmacy.
I just remember the size in my mind then was how big and the number of people in the hallways. And for me, it was excitement.
What I do now is probably the most dynamic role I've had, just in terms of the complexity and just the sheer pride of the team and kind of what they bring to who we are every day.
But one of the other things that we did back then that you would never do now, we would take patients across the street to what was called the Mousetrap, which is now Boylan Heights, and we would all go out in the evening and have pizza or hamburgers or whatever and just hang out. And it was just a really fun time, and I think the patients felt like normal people.
We were transferring all the patients from the West Complex over to what was called at that time the new hospital. Just being a part of that was just a very exciting time.
I had a duty assignment in the child care center to watch the babies, and so I went into the room and it was completely dark and you couldn't say anything and you had to sit there and just sort of make sure that nothing happened. And this is for an hour shift. I'm thinking, okay, I hope I don't fall asleep here.
The advice I would give somebody starting at UVA now would be keep an open mind, smile, make friends with people. It's a really lovely place to work.
My grandfather, my uncles, and my father all worked for university. I grew up around University of Virginia, so I had an uncle that lived behind the president's house, and I'd go up there and go in the president's house and play with his children.
It doesn't matter what your role is, just to always remember how you play such an important part of the patient and family experience here at UVA.
I am in charge of the robotic program at the University of Virginia. My title is Robotic Program Manager. We run probably an average 60 to 80 cases a day.
I just love seeing people being happy, and I like making people laugh. That's my main thing, is just seeing people happy. And they love hugs, and I like giving hugs.
Working here at UVA for almost 31 years, I think it means to me just looking at the services that we offer, how we care about our patients and our families, and making them the whole experience.
I'm proud that I've been able to really be involved in such a dynamic area that really has been great focus on patient care and commitment to excellence. And no matter what capacity you're in, I think you see that shining through.
To have been here 35 years, I hope what it signifies is what I bring to what we do here at UVA is recognized, and that the contributions, the skill set, the knowledge I have is of value to our team effort, and that I'm still committed to making a difference in the lives of our patients.
The opportunity we had to do a live broadcast to China, doing a procedure, doing the case, and having an interpreter there, and we explained everything that we were doing during the case and the technology we were using. It was a very good experience knowing that we were showing them technology and techniques that we use here for treatment.
I've been at UVA for 30 years. I am grateful, and what I mean is I feel like experience, because I truly have an abundance, and I'm grateful for that.
The relationships throughout all of the 25 years, being able to support me in my professional role, and then also me as an individual, and I can carry that through no matter where I am in my life.
It's not just my job, and I don't have just a work family, but UVA over the last 3 years has probably become more involved in my personal life. My son had a car accident and required open heart surgery. And then my daughter 2 years ago was diagnosed with cancer, so we've done that journey. There's amazing people here that do so much work, not like I do with a robot or anything like that, just being compassionate and caring. I knew I'd cry. I told you I'd try not to cry, but I do cry.
What I do every day makes a difference. We are changing lives and healing patients.
People I work with, we're like a family, and it's just an enjoyable job. I'm very proud that I've worked for this university.